All right, I'm good.
Ready? All right.
This the new camera, right?
It's not a new camera.
Where I'm looking at.
It's a different camera. That's your camera.
I don't know.
I mean, you want me looking at it? Camera? From time to time, I might look at you. Like, if I say some wild junk, and you want to be like...
If I do that, which camera I look at? Because you know I'm doing
if I do that,
all right,
that's yours.
All right, say no more.
Don't look at mine. Unless you peek over with some... All right. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Matt. Welcome back to the Matter of Fact podcast, man. I'm really excited for today's guest. Like I always say, I already know what it is. But it's my dog, though. And I'm very happy to have him on. Like, it's been a minute I've been trying to get my boy on, so I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoy this. But as y'all know, I intro all my guests the same. So, it's my dog. I got to intro him right. So, can you give my intro music, please, brother? Like that?
That's fine.
Okay. So, this dude, he's a 2-time MVP of the PSAC National Championship, Kutztown football team, and the 2023 Tropical Bowl All-American game. He's a 2-time champion. He a founder of his own digital agency, FTP Productions. He a baller, video editor, director, and overall just a chill guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Talking about my boy Jeremiah Nelson, yo.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Of course, brother.
How do you?
Yes, sir. Yo, so what's up, bro? Like, how you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. You got me hyped, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking good, bro. Welcome to the Matter of Fact podcast.
Appreciate you, my brother. I ain't gonna lie. You got a good fit on, boy.
Word?
Yeah, I'm saying. You know, you always had a little something. We taught you something along the way, but you know, you had to come in the yoke.
You taught me something, but like
I ain't say me. You know, collectively,
okay.
It takes a village.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen. So I just gotta say, we got big queens in the building.
Sure, know that.
Big queens.
Know that. Yeah, we outside QGTM. Sure.
Yo, come on, let me get this.
All right, my little plug-in.
Nah, but I'm excited to have you on here, bro, because knowing you, you've always been a person. Well, just backstory, like the whole podcast is all about perseverance, and it's about people who I've known that had a career goal set out in their life, and you know they done everything they could to reach that goal, even though they may have all these hurdles and like all these obstacles that they may have faced, and got in their way of the goal, but they still pushed to it to like persevere through it and get over that obstacle and ultimately reach their goal. And when I think of somebody like, you know, who like really encapsulates like all of that is really you, bro. Like just knowing you from the time we was at Nassau, like just your work ethic, how you approach life, how you approach, you know, just your career and your lifestyle of trying to play football, it's at the top, bro. So I think your story could really help people knowing all that you've been through, and like leading up to, you know, finally making a team and going from all these different teams, all these MVPs, us winning championships together, like all this other stuff. So yeah, I just know you could really help somebody with your story, bro. So just like before all of that, before we got to like, you know, Jeremiah today, what was it like out starting out, like first when you first like, you know, found football? Like how did you find your love for football and all of that stuff?
Man, first starting out, you know, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens, so like, you know, that whole area is just real diverse, and there's a lot going on around there. So my whole family's Jamaican, bro. So, you know, we grew up on track and, you know what I'm saying, soccer and all that. Yeah. My father wasn't really too athletic, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I was the first athlete in my family, but before that, though, you know, we was just outside having fun, you know what I'm saying, bro? But really the intro to football was, we moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I had moved to a different neighborhood with my mother, and I transferred to a school out in Rosedale, Queens. And while I was there, bro, like all the kids at recess, you know, we all played sports like basketball, football. But mad people was playing football, bro. So I'm like, word,
like, what is this?
Hey, word, you know. And I was a little chubby back then. You feel me? I had a little
too many right shot and feeds,
yeah, that's it. Nah, but yeah, bro. I seen a lot of people playing football, so I'm like, all right, you know, I got out there. And I was wilding, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was a recess All-American, you feel me?
You was like an Adrian Peterson in or something.
I swear, I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite player, though.
It was more like a
Don't do too. See,
see, you're right.
There you go.
You said you was a chubby.
Don't get me started, bro.
You said it.
It's your podcast.
My
bro.
fault.
All right, bro. Nah, but yeah, bro. Like I was out there wilding, and then some of the kids out there was like, "Oh, like who you play for? Who you play for?" I'm like, nobody. I play for. PS 195. Like, you feel me? So they like, nah, man, like, come play for the Rosedale Jets. So I'm like, I bet, and I went out there, bro. I had to beg my mother, like I said, she's Jamaican, so American football, she just see people getting knocked around. She was like, nah, I'm not having that, you feel me? But after a little convincing, she let me do it, and, bro, it just started from there, 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So doing all of that, what point did you want to, like, see, all right, I want to make a career out of this. Like, I probably want to turn it to a lifestyle. That just starting out, you was like, I can see me, like, doing this? Or, like, was it when you got to high school where it really...
Honestly, bro, my first position when I played, I was a lineman.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, everybody was a lineman.
I'm saying, like, I ain't gonna lie, those are the best players, though, bro.
Fact. Yo, I played center, bro. Like,
you play what?
Center.
All right. But nah. Center crazy.
You saying, like,
you was snapping the ball, bro?
Yeah, bro. Like,
I wasn't in shotgun either, huh? Nah, you wildin'.
It wasn't shotgun. Like,
Nah,
I'm
you
just saying,
wildin',
like, don't be trying.
Nah, you good, bro. You good. Look, I played nose guard, gang. You feel me?
Wow.
So, yeah.
Nose guard.
I told you, bro, I had a little chub on me.
Yeah.
So, number 44, you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, so I wasn't really too into it when I was playing lineman, you feel me? But I think the switch was, I think like my second year or maybe my third year, I had said to one of my coaches, shout out Coach Mike, you feel me? I'm like, yo, like, I want to play running back. And at first they looked at me like, what? Like, and I'm like, yo, let me play. They let me do it, bro. And I just took off from there. You feel me? Like, bro, like, it was me, my other man's Kyrie, my brother Dre, RP Dre, long live D. He was our quarterback, bro. And us three together was like, it was unstoppable, bro. Yeah, we went mad. We won some championships, won mad games. So that's when, like, I really was like, okay, bet. And then as far as, like, professionally, bro, high school. Like, when I was going to high school and I was seeing, like, I was getting recruited by a lot of the Catholic schools and the public schools, too, in Queens. It was like, all right, and all around the city. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I'm wanted. You feel me? So that was, like, the start of everything when I started getting more into the research of the game, you feel me, and just, like, of my ability. So after that, it was just like I was watching everything, watching Adrian Peterson, you feel me, Marshawn Lynch, bro. Like, I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Like, I'm a big running back. Like, I could do all of that. You feel me? So, yeah, that was like the first introduction to me, like, telling myself, like, yeah, I want to play pro.
And with the game, bro, because, life, I mean, I think we had a coach, I forgot his name. I ain't gonna lie. No, Coach Jennings, I'm bugging.
Yeah, my God.
I don't know if Jennings would say it, though, but he'd say, like, football is a microcosm of life. So
using a lot of big words today, bro.
Hey, bro,
I'm proud of you, man.
That bachelor's degree, bro.
I'm trying to tell you. All right.
But yeah, he would say it's a microcosm of life. And I would really see that, like, playing ball, like, just seeing, like, yo, now I'm out of it. It's like, yo, this is low key like the same thing I learned in football, just in a whole different light.
Facts.
And it's like you could really take what you learn from ball and, like, incorporate it into your life, and like, you see how. Okay, like, I guess football is a microcosm of life.
For sure.
But I say that to say, like, what has the game taught you about, like, life and about, like, perseverance so far that you incorporated, like, into your actual life?
Bro, it's crazy that you say that, bro, because that's literally one of the lessons I give. Because, like, everybody in your life don't play football. So you got people close to you that go through things. You try to, like, tell them stuff or relate or give, like, a little scenario that could help them. But, bro, like, football really taught me real life, and I feel like that's because I paid attention the right way.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's a lot of us that play football. You feel me? And like after the game, some of us are lost. You get what I'm saying? Or some people don't know what to do. They go crazy or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
you feel me? But that's because like they just in it to go score or go tackle or make a play. Instead of like really taking in the key lessons that you learn along the way, bro. You feel me? From your coaches, or whether that's the adversity you went through, you get what I'm saying? Or even just like dealing with the success. But one of my main things that I always say is control what you can control, bro. Like, this world is full of uncontrollables. You feel me? Uncontrollable variables, bro. Like, you literally only have control of yourself and your emotions and the things you go through. You feel me? So, bro, if you really not honing in on who you are as a person, like, you're going to be lost in this world because you're going to be paying attention to what goes on with everyone else. You see with social media, bro, like, we inherit a lot of people's traumas. You feel me, bro? It's crazy. Like, I hear conversations and I'm in conversations all the time, bro. And you hear people talking about like, oh, I went through this, or not I went through this, but they'll be like, oh, like, this what people do, this what men do, this what women do. Like, I'm sick of this. And I'll be like, all right, well, you went through that? And he'd be like, nah, but I heard so-and-so, I seen the Shade Room. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, how you gonna speak on it?
You feel me? Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, what did you go through? You feel me? Like, I understand what's out here in this world. Feel me, bro? But if you ain't go through that yourself, why does that affect you? You know what I'm saying? Always be aware of what's going on. You feel me? But also have the discernment of knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and control your emotions, control your environment, so you don't fall into those same, situations and them same traps.
Yeah.
So control what you can control, bro, because that helps you focus on yourself for real, for real.
Yeah, and I like that you said that too, because especially in a world where it's like, yo, everybody, like you said, watching social media, everybody trying to be like this dude, somebody trying to get up like this. And I feel like low-key, like social media kind of rob people of like they self-identity, or like their true identity, because it's like, yo, you see somebody like streaming and making all this bread, and I was like, okay, I want to go be a streamer, just because they see like the bread aspect of it, but they don't really like go through and see, like, try some stuff out, and like you said, go through it yourself, get your own life experiences, and then go based off of that to want to go into whatever lifestyle they do.
Right.
So I think that's wild. And my next question I want to know is, because you're somebody who I know that grind a lot. Sure. Like, every time you see this dude, like, people probably gonna vouch for you too. They be like, yo, Maya, he just gonna be working. It's like, yo, I click on your little like IG circle, like this dude out running hills in Albuquerque or something. And it's
Albuquerque is crazy.
So
Albuquerque is crazy.
What I want to know is, like, has the grind ever like tested your love for the game?
Boy, every day.
Yeah,
it still do. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like if you're doing something that doesn't test you, like, it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the love you don't really get to test that love. You know what I'm saying? Like, how durable you are, bro. Because if you ain't tested again, you ain't going hard enough. You feel me, bro? Like, even like from when we're on, like, high school and college, like, we're scheduled to wake up at like 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a schedule set for us, bro.
Yeah.
But you really don't know, like, how much love you got for the game and how, like, durable you are until that's that schedule going, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I always thought it was unfortunate, but I was blessed to have years in, like, college that I actually couldn't play, bro. You feel me? Like, and while I was going through those, I'm thinking, like, damn, like, I'm hurt. Like, I want to play. I want to get on there. Like, my freshman year of college at Morgan State University, shout out Morgan, best HBCU. You know what I'm saying?
About the best.
Yeah, nah, that's the best for sure. You went to HBCU? All right, nah, I'm just saying. He always try to talk crazy, like, nah, but I went to Morgan State, bro, and I couldn't play my freshman year. You feel me? Because of outside things. But I'm going. I'm like, yo, like, who am I? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm gonna make friends? How I'm gonna meet women? You feel me, bro? Like,
nah, for real.
Like, you feel me? How I'm gonna have fun? All of that, bro. I'm so confused, and I was scared, bro, because it's like that was the first time I had to face, like, who I was, like, as Jeremiah Nelson. You know what I'm saying? Not like Maya, not Jeremiah, the football player.
Yeah.
So I went up there, bro, and bro, like, that was the best year of my life. 2016, the best year of my life, bro, because, like, I met genuine people, gang. Like, I always met genuine people throughout my life, but I'm talking about, like, attached from the football identity, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was able to connect with people, and I actually learned, like, I'm a real cool guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I think that's what college help out, though. Like, once you get around a whole bunch of diversity in a whole, you just see, like, okay, like, this person do this, you try different stuff, and you see how you connect with other people outside of just your teammates.
That's a fact.
So,
bro, it was crazy, bro. Like, that was like the first time, like, I actually dealt with that, bro. So, I mean, when it comes to just, like, knowing who you are, bro, and having those type of moments, you really got to hone in. Because I used to go to parties, and then, like, I'll be in my room at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, nah, I just partied, and I'm not even playing football right now. I'm like, nah, I turn the lights on, get dressed, and I go right to the field, bro. And I feel at Morgan, like, it had lights on, like damn near 24 hours. So I would literally, I have a video of, like, somebody, my best friend back then, you feel me? She was up, you feel me? Because I guess she came from the same party or whatever. But she was, like, at the top of her building. She got a video of me at the top of her building, of me at the field at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro, like, just by myself working, gang. Because I'm like, nah, I need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need it for, like, who I am, but this is what I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So when at that point right there, I feel like that was a turning point. Like that first year I didn't have it and I still chased it. I'm like, yeah, bro, like I'm willing to go through whatever.
Yeah. Nah, I could attest to that too. Cause for me, it was like, I think my turning point where I really like the grind really tested me, football aspect was like definitely when I went to Ohio State. Cause before all of that, it was like I would only go to workouts because my dad would set them up, or like he'll be on me like, yo, did you work out today? Did you like do this today? Blah blah blah. And it was like, yo, I don't know who it was, but somebody said, yo, like somebody else can want your dream more than you want it. And hearing that, it was just like a switch just went off, and I'm like, dang. So I would, like you, bro, I go I'm over here Ohio State, hopping the gate to go like run on the track, like I'm over here running steps, all this other stuff. And that's really where it changed me. I was like, yo, like I want this for myself, and like want to just go all in just to see like what happens, yo. Like, cause people they might be nervous, not they may be scared, but they're just nervous to go all in.
Nah, it's fair, bro.
Yeah, because they don't know like what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And you like chasing your dreams and literally like, you moved away like to go and like really like chase your dream, and ain't no like, it's not for sure. Right. It's really just moving off of faith and moving off of like, your ability to say, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna go and do this.
Facts.
So I think that's tough, bro. I really like take my hat off to you for that.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
but I want to know, what you about to say?
Nah, you good.
You sure? Like,
you good, bro. I mean, you made it a little awkward. That was right. I ain't gonna say that. He said they ain't seen. Like,
but you brought up Morgan, and I was gonna say, so that whole time when you wasn't playing, yo, how was you even, or even in the times like you had your stuff on different teams and you probably wasn't playing, or where you wanted to be at?
Yeah.
How did you stay motivated and like stay like, okay, I'm gonna keep going to workouts, I'm gonna keep getting up every single day and all this? Like, where did you find your motivation at?
To be honest, bro, I lost a lot of people in my life. You feel me? Like close people too, bro. So I used to, and they played, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, at Morgan, my big bro, Brandon Jackson, he played corner for Army and Army West Point. And, bro, like, he was, like, the first person that I knew that, like, went big-time D1, and I was hooping, too, bro. Like, he was starting corner, like, his freshman, like, sophomore year, bro. But he was bugging, bro. So, like, we used to watch him on TV and all of that. And he had tragically passed away, bro. Like, in the middle of their season.
Yeah.
So I remember just being torn, bro. Like, nah, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like an idol to me, bro. Like, at that point, because like I said, that was the first person I personally knew that was like hooping.
Yeah.
So when that had happened, I'm like, damn, yo. And then they had played Navy. That's a big rivalry. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they had played Navy on TV shortly after. I think it was in Baltimore too, bro. So I remember I'm downstairs in my dorm in like the little conference room. And I'm just watching it. I'm like, yo, like crying. They holding this jersey up, give him a whole little, ceremony. I'm like, nah, like I got to do it for him. You know what I'm saying? I got to do it for him, bro, because like I got to get to that point. Like I got to carry the torch now. That's how I felt, bro. Like I took on the responsibility. Like, nah, bro. Like you brung it this far. I'm gonna pick it up from here, and I'm gonna, keep it going.
Yeah.
And then like throughout the way, bro. Like I said, I lost a lot of people. So like every single time, it was just like, I had to learn at an early age, like, if I let everything I went through break me, you feel me? Like, I'm not going to be able to finish any mission I embark on, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, the people that endure all the storm, you feel what I'm saying? Those are the people that's going to come out on the other side, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's not, the race is not for the swift. It's for those who are going to endure it forever. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going through stuff and I'm like, nah, I'm hurting. But I'm like, I got to put this pain somewhere. You feel me? I can't just feel this in my room. I can't just, people feel pain and stay in it where they at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they be in their room crying or wherever they at, and you don't know what that's going to do to you, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's a lot of people that's, unfortunately taking their life out here, gang, at a young age. And that's because like they try to bottle everything. They think they could just carry that boulder on their own. And respectfully, bro, like it's heavy, gang. It's heavy. Like if you're not giving it to family members and you're not giving it to God, you feel me, bro? We only human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So like, I would first give it to God, bro. If I had questions, I ask questions. Never curse him, though. But just ask questions, bro. Like God, like what is it? Like why is this happening? What what's going on? Please give me guidance and stuff like that, bro. I'm like, nah, I gotta go do something. I'll go running, bro. I'll go to the field. I gotta put that pain somewhere.
Yeah.
You feel me, bro? So that's just really what it was. Like, so at first it was for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people I lost and like people that looked up to me. But then I had to look at myself like, yo, like, do you really want this? You feel me? Like, is this something? Because I went through a lot, gang. Like, myself personally, like, I'm talking about even body changes.
Nah, for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying, bro? Like, all types of stuff. Like, after the injuries, you feel me? So once I realized, like, bro, like, listen, I'm doing it for them. But listen, it's gonna be times where I run out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I gotta choose to do this for me. Like, this is a goal I set for myself, a dream that I have. Like, I owe this to myself, bro.
Yeah.
I watched a video with Denzel, and he's basically saying, like, on your deathbed, like, you're gonna have all the dreams that you had throughout your life. You feel me? And they're just gonna be staring at you, and they're gonna look at you like, why didn't you bring me to life? Now you gotta die with me. You feel me? Like. And when I heard that, bro, like, it hit. That's probably not the exact words, but that was like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah, bro, like, he was like, now we gonna die with you. You feel me? Because you ain't bring us to life. I don't want to be that person, gang. Like, I harp on, like, trying not to have regrets in your life, bro. Like, don't have regrets in your life. So you see, like, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm in commercials, like, you know what I mean? I'm doing my content creation, bro. Like, you feel me? And that's just because, like, these are like old dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, different stuff. Like, so I'm just trying to do everything, bro. You feel me? And God, guide me along the way.
Yeah. Nah, you doing it, bro. That jump about them dreams was tough,
bro.
Like, that really, like,
it hit, gang. Like, sometimes you think about things, bro, but sometimes they don't hit until you hear somebody that, like, really went through that fire, like, and you hear that, it's like, damn, especially at the right time, bro, because, God gonna send a message to you when you need it, for real. It's about if you gonna listen.
Yeah.
So, bro, like, I heard that at the time I needed it. I'm like, damn, like, nah, something gotta give.
Mm-hmm.
Something gotta give, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's real, bro. I want to talk about your, because I saw your short documentary.
Yeah.
It kind of like, it goes into what you was really just saying, and how you was saying, like, you just feel like now is the time, what you're hearing is, or your chapter is called Be Still.
Facts.
And what I want to know is, like, what's the biggest lesson you've learned with yourself, like, so far, after all you've been battle tested, coming this far now to the person that you are today, starting all these organizations, video editing, actually now following your dreams. What's the biggest lesson you've learned about yourself after all of this so far?
Yeah. I feel like the biggest lesson I learned, bro, was like giving myself credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Giving myself credit and giving myself grace.
Yeah.
You feel me, bro? And when I say giving myself credit, like actually knowing like who I am, like knowing that, I'm one of them people, bro, that could really make a change, like, in other people's lives, bro. Because, sometimes you be going through stuff, you be doing stuff, and it's like you're not really thinking too much of it. Like, at least me, because I know, like, I get an accomplishment, I'm on to the next one. You feel what I'm saying? Or like people see stuff on social media and they be like, oh, like he lit da whole time. I'm going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm going through it in the crib.
Yeah,
like, whether I'm, depressed or broke or whatever, bro, it don't matter. Like, what it is, like. But other people would DM me like, yo, bro, like the hood proud of you, or keep doing this and that, we proud of you. And it's like damn, like I really got some type of impact with people out here, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it was just like giving myself credit, bro. Like telling myself, like, bro, you important, gang. Like you really one of them people like that people look up to. You feel me? Like, and I had to really accept that, which is why I had my food drive back in November, bro.
Yeah.
That was big for me. That was my best accomplishment ever in life thus far. You feel me, bro? Like being able to give back. I know that may sound cliche, bro, but when we growing up, it's like you think you got to be rich, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be in the league already to do all that, and that's what I thought. So I'm like, I bet, like when I get to the league, I'm gonna do this, and throughout, like, this process of me being a free agent, I'm like, all right, when I get signed, like I'm gonna do an event, but God just spoke to me one day, like, yo, like, why wait? Like,
what you waiting
like,
for?
yeah, you think you got to be rich? Like, rich how? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you already rich, like in spirit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already got people like that's around, or people that love you. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and people need that out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think they could wait until you rich? Like, nah. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna just figure this out. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I started making calls. You feel me? I'm in my living room in Florida, bro. Like, just making calls back to New York, trying to, like, get in contact with the right people and stuff like that, bro. And like, you know, one thing led to another, bro. You know, I started a GoFundMe and even stuff like that, bro. Like, I feel like us, bro, growing up, like, we don't ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, asking for help hurt, bro. Especially as a black man, like, it's like, damn, like, I don't got it on my own. You feel me? Like,
it's like a masculinity thing.
Yeah, bro.
Taking away from your masculinity.
Yeah, like, they gonna look at me crazy. But I had to get out of that mentality, bro, because at the end of the day, it wasn't for me. You feel me? Yeah. Even if it is for me, you feel me, bro? Like, it's a lot of people that will genuinely help you get to the next level. You feel me? Yeah, you probably gonna have to go through one or two people that's gonna, like, you know, betray you or tell you no. But bro, you just gotta keep going. So I did that, the GoFundMe, and bro, like, people started. I made a video, I posted it, and people was like jacking it, bro. Like, it was like, you know, commenting, reposting. You feel what I'm saying, bro? I'm getting all tens of thousands of views on IG and all that. So I'm like, oh, I bet, like, you know, we doing something. And then eventually it just led up to, bro, like, me getting there the week of, and I'm here and I flew back early, and my first worry was like, damn, what if people don't show up? Like, I'll do all of this. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Nah, they pulling away free turkeys, bro.
I'm saying, though, look, bro, I'm thinking,
there, like, what you mean? Like,
I'm thinking, though, like, you know, I got my followers on social media and all, like, you feel me? They all YNs, you feel me? Like, they all, like they all us, like, you feel me?
Your mom cooking
yeah, like, they don't need no turkeys for real, like, you know?
They eat chicken. Like,
yeah, like... I'm like, man, they not coming to get no turkeys. Like, Matt not coming to the Queens to get no turkeys, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I ain't going to Queens for nothing.
Right. See, that's your problem right there. Nah, but I'm like, yo, damn, I hope like everybody come out. Like, you feel me? Enough people. So I don't get all these turkeys. And you feel me? I got to do something with them.
It's real.
So I'm going to tell you what happened. God's so funny, bro, because I had to keep changing the date. Like, you know, from like the Friday to the Saturday, back and forth, because there was just a lot of inconveniences happening, you feel me, with the venue and different stuff like that. So I had made a couple flyers, bro, but I finally posted the last flyer, and I'm like, all right, bet we good, like, no more changes, bro. So let's say it was on the, I think it was on the 20, let's say it was on like the 21st or something like that, right? I'm forgetting the date right now, but I'm getting calls on the 20th. You know, I made a business phone, and I'm getting calls on the 20th, and people like, oh, is this finished the planned food drive? I'm like, yeah, how y'all doing? They're like, oh yeah, we're waiting outside, and it's a whole line out here, and it's closed. Nobody's here. Oh, I'm like, y'all doing what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what you mean y'all waiting? Mind you, it's brick, gang. Like, it's cold outside. So I'm like, what you mean y'all outside? They're like, yeah, we outside right now and no one's here. The flyer said come today and da-da-da. I'm like, oh my God, bro, I got like 50 of those calls, bro.
Dang.
Like 50 of them. So I'm like, nah, what's going on? You feel me? So I'm making calls. I'm panicking now because I'm like, okay, like, I got to figure out how to tell these people, like, they got to come tomorrow. I know they're going to be tight, but so I'm getting more calls the other day. So we ended up situating it. You know, somebody went there and told them, like, yo, listen, like, you know, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Pix 11 News was out there, bro.
Oh, word? Yo,
on the wrong day. On the wrong day, bro. I'm like, yo, so the dude, shout out 100 Suits too for helping me with this. But the guy from 100 Suits, Kev, he had went out there and he had to tell him, like, yo, listen, like, you gotta come back tomorrow. So, dang. Like, I bet. So now, it was a switch in my head. I'm like, oh, all right, like, I need some more turkeys. I'm like, yo, I thought I was gonna have enough.
Shop right there.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm thinking I'm gonna have too many now. I think I'm not gonna have enough. You feel me? So I'm like, damn. So the morning of, bro, like, I literally had to go. We had to go buy mad turkeys, bro. You feel me? Like, and just go crazy again. We was able to feed over 130 families, bro. Well, 135, I think. You feel me, bro? Like, and it was fire. We had clothes there. You feel me? Shout out my sister Aisha. You know, she had some clothes there. I had other people that donated clothes. We had some hot food, bro. We had, I think we had curry chicken, rice and peas, bro. That was cool. You feel me? And yeah, bro, it was a good vibe. DJ, all that. So, bro, like, that right there was like one of the moments where I'm like, nah, like, I really gotta say so. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, cause mad people pulled up, bro. Like, even people like my friends and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like, all right, like, you know, give yourself credit, bro. Like, you somebody, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can make an impact, bro. You feel me? Like, and I even don't know, like, Martin Luther stuff. You feel me? But it's really like, bro, like,
it's in your world.
Yeah, like, bro, just something you care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing it for people that's not here no more. You feel me? Do it for people that's here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, I was one of them kids in the hood, bro, that, like, you know what I mean? I was choosing the right path, but it was just harder for me because I ain't have too many people to show me, you feel me? So that's like, you know, my mission as well, too, bro, to figure out and try to do as much for people. Like, you know what I mean? Not just on the football level, but just in life. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I feel like that's one of the, like, the biggest things for me, but, like, know who you are, gang.
Yeah, and that's real. I could, to give you your flowers, bro. You somebody I know who inspires mad people. Like, even just when it's your birthday, bro. Like, I'm looking on IG and all the people that's posting you, and it's like, yo, you do this for me, you did this for me, blah blah blah. Like, even going down to, you like the plug for music for real. People don't know that. Like,
yo, I'm trying to tell, they be stealing my music, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you put me on a couple of tracks. I'm like, yo, how he know about this? Like, I thought I'd be on, like, you be on it, but like, yeah, nah, bro, you never know. And them people, I'm sure, like, you was probably like an angel to them. And just knowing, like, yo, they could come and see some guy who's hasn't got to where he want to be, but they probably see you as like, yo, he up right now. You probably inspired them, like, yo, I want to be like him when I grow up. And, you know, whole time you might be thinking, all right, I'm not here yet. I still got to do this. I still got to do this. All these checklists. But like you said, like, God, real funny. Like, he got a funny way of showing you, like, yo, you way further than where you think you at. And you're more richer than whatever amount of money you think you could get. And just seeing that, bro, it's beautiful. I think that means more than any type of money that you could probably get. I mean, of course, like, a meal is tough, but like, knowing you inspire people, knowing you touch the kid, help the family out when they ain't have nothing on Thanksgiving, gave them clothes, bro. Like, that's up there.
So, made me cry, yo. Damn, trying to be tough out here, bro.
Yeah,
we in Orange, New Jersey, bro. We in Orange, New Jersey. I can't be like that.
Whoa, no, we not.
Oh, we not. My bad. It's like, nah, damn, I'm giving out lows. I'm bugging. Hello. Nah, we in Yonkers.
Yeah, bro, you inspire mad people, but with you inspiring all these people, bro, where does your inspiration come from? Like, who inspires you to get up and, you know, do the things that you do?
I feel like now my inspiration comes from my family, bro. Like, because I just want to give them everything. You feel me? Like, I really want to give my family everything, bro, because, you know, at first when you start, it's like, oh, yeah, you know, just a kid playing sports, you feel me? Like, we going to support them and all that. But when you go through your trials and tribulations, it's kind of like, you know, everybody's like, yeah, like, you know, focus on school. Like, you know, we always got to focus on school because we can't have football without that. Can't have football without school.
Yeah, bro. Get your grade 3.0. You know
what I'm saying? For sure.
He had a 4.0. You had a 4.0, right?
Nah, I'm saying though, like, yeah, like, I always wanted to have one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we worked for it.
Yeah, you was close.
Yeah, come on, don't do that. But yeah, though, like, you feel me though, bro? Like, so, you know, when you going through that, it's like, yeah, focus on school. But like, that turning point, bro, when I started like actually like showing people like, nah, like, this could be something for me. Like, the way you see your family and the people close to you like rally behind you, bro. Because like, you know, you gotta have faith in yourself first, bro. So like, you the only one sometimes, bro. There's gonna be sometimes you the only one that believe, gang. You feel me? And you just gotta keep telling yourself, like, you know what, like, I could be the only one now, bro, but I'm gonna show everybody, you feel me? Like, they gonna all follow suit. So when my family started following suit and they started seeing like, oh nah, like, something happening, bro, that was the best feeling, gang, you feel me? Because now you can't tell my mother I'm not the best player to ever play. You feel me? Like, you cannot. My sisters, what? You can't tell them. My brother, everybody, you feel me, bro? So it's like, just seeing that, bro, you know, and you know, that could be a burden to somebody too. It could be heavy, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't see it as a burden, bro. I just see it as like, you know, extra, like, you know, weight that's like lifting me up for real. You know what I'm saying, bro? If that makes sense. But
nah, I do.
You know what I'm saying, like, seeing my mother happy, bro. You feel me? Every time I make an accomplishment, seeing my sisters, you know, my brother, like, seeing them really like, yo, like, to tears, bro. It's like, nah, I gotta make it for y'all. You feel me? I gotta, you know, show y'all the finer things in life, bro, and not just like, you know, money, like we were saying, but just enjoyment, gang. You feel what I'm saying? Like, being able to take my mother places, you feel me, and like show her different things and all that. Yeah, it's you know, yeah, bro, and my future family too, bro.
Oh yeah,
they gotta be good.
That's why you grinding now.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta be good, like good car, good crib. You know what I'm saying? Like food. Yeah, my wife, you remember, she gotta be set. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
hear
feel
you,
me, bro?
brother.
Like, so those are the type of things you gotta think about once you start getting older, bro.
Nah, for
Because you're not doing it for yourself no more, King. You're doing it for your family that you got right now, like immediate family, and then your family that you gonna have in the future, bro. So that's like my real motivation now.
Yeah.
Generational wealth and generational happiness, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now I saw you say that in your documentary too. Like in the beginning, you were saying like not to just focus fully on football. Like yo, you do got a life to live, and it's
Sure.
like yo, not to just get so caught up in all right, the grind. Like nah, you got a mom at home and family and stuff like that that you still got to attend to,
Bro.
like, while they around.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying, you never know, and like you want to just pour as much love into the people that's here while you still got them, because like all the people you lost, like same with me, like people I lost, like you think back on times like, dang, I wish I would have spent more time instead of like, whatever you was doing.
Sure. It's crazy because that could really blind you, bro. Like, you focusing on whatever your goal is, football, music, whatever it is, it don't matter. Like, lock in for sure. But if you putting your all into that and like neglecting everything else going on around your life, you're gonna miss a lot of blessings, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna miss a lot of real life blessings, you feel me, bro? Like whether that's people that need to be in your life or people that can connect you with other, situations that can help you with whatever you got going on. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like if I'm telling you go to a networking event, like, yo, let's go to a networking event, you feel what I'm saying, bro? And you're like, nah, like let's say you're a rapper or something, like, nah, I gotta go to the studio, bro. I've been in the studio 5 days straight. And it's like, all right, bro, like, go ahead and make another song. You feel me? You got like 30 songs in the tuck. You feel me? But not to say you're not good, but you go to that networking event with me, you feel me? You don't know who you going to meet. It could be A&Rs did. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, you got to think outside the box, gang. Like, everybody think the grind is just like a straight and narrow path, and it's not, bro. Like, you got to be personable, bro. You got to be someone that people want to be around, or people that they know you. You feel me? People got to be able to touch you, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So just go live life, you feel what I'm saying? So you got things to talk about, or you got other perspectives on what you need to do, bro. You feel me? Like if you're a captain on the team or something, like you know how to explain a situation to somebody on your team, you feel me? Based off something you witnessed or you went through because of something else. You know what I'm saying, bro? So live life, gang. Like, everybody see me, like, I be grinding and stuff like that, though. But they know, bro, like, when I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be vibing, gang.
I be seeing you, bro, you was at a little tennis game? Like, what you know about tennis?
I'm saying, nothing. You feel me? But, I had to put a little tennis fit on, you feel me?
That joint was hard.
It was fire, gang.
So that was what, like a networking event, too?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a networking event, but I got in there, like, from networking, you know what I'm saying? Like, from people I know, like, like videographers and photographers. She had invited me, my dog out there, and she knew people. You feel me? So it was like, I bet, like, Maya, come on, we going to the Miami Open, like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be backstage and you feel me? Like courtside. The day we was courtside, bro. Why I get there? First of all, let me talk about this. I don't like inconveniences like this, bro.
Nah, what's up? Let me know.
You know what I'm saying? I get there, bro, and the first day we was in like the regular stands. The second day, we was like had the courtside situation. Why they like, oh yeah, if you would have came here yesterday, you would have been next to Steph Curry. Bro, don't tell me nothing like that, bro. Like, don't tell me nothing like that. Bro, yes. They like, yo, if you would have been here yesterday, you would have been next to Steph Curry.
So why you wasn't there?
I was there. I was just up in the stands, bro. I wasn't that. I'm not that late yet.
Please.
Yeah, bro, come on.
Why you didn't tell your friend to bring you down to the...
You don't think I would have, bro, if I could? You feel me, King? Like, come on. I guess that day was just for people like Steph Curry. Ain't me yet.
But, so that's when the opening really was. Like, that's when
No. It's a whole week. It's a whole week, bro. You feel me?
Okay.
But like, people come different days. You feel what I'm saying? So, I guess I was just a day late, bro. I was like, damn, Steph.
Yeah, I would have been tight, bro.
Damn, bro. The chef, I was about to cry. I'm like, damn.
Got a connection right there, bro. Like,
feel me? That's all right, though. Everything happened for a reason.
Like, we both could have, like, you know what I'm saying?
He's stupid, bro. Everything happened for a reason, though, bro. So that just experience was a blessing. But people from the hood not gonna think to go to no tennis event. You know what I'm saying, bro? But stuff like that, bro. That's where you meet, like, the people that you really gonna need, like, later on, bro. So I'm open to everything. Man. Run clubs, tennis events, all that. Like,
yo, they really be running at them run clubs, bro?
Nah, bro, they be running.
They be chat.
They be running, gang. Like
on some like 3 mile, like.
Bro, I be hurting, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang. And they got different groups, bro. So like, shout out Narc. Not Another Run Club. I'm in Brooklyn, and shout out the Crate. You feel me, Big Queens. The Crate. That's another run club I'll be going to when I'm back home. And they got different groups. You feel what I'm saying? So like, slow pace, medium pace, fast pace.
Oh yeah, because I was like, say like how they.
Yeah, they got like a sexy walk pace. You feel me?
Sexy.
Yeah, they be wildin', bro. They be wildin'. But you know the women be there. They be men in there too, bro. Try sexy walk and all that. You from Jersey, you should know. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know about that. I ain't know they was doing that, bro.
Nah, word though, bro. Because you know they want to accommodate for everybody, bro. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like sense. You out there to run, but you also out there to like network and like have fun too, bro. So he'll get out there, but they really running though. Like we doing Indian runs, like you're like and like
word,
yeah, bro. Like we in a whole line, and the line got like 20 people in there, bro. 20. I gotta run from the back all the way to the front. I be slowing that pace down when I get to the front, gang. Like
that's why
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, though.
I was doing that during the asshole, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
On the field, on the quad.
Yeah, they be running though for sure, bro. But yeah, it's a good vibe though, bro.
Nah, that's hard.
Yeah.
You being in all these places, cause like I saw you was with Pat Mahomes, bro. You work out with like all these like NFL stars. You be around all these celebrities, stuff like that. When you be in that space, do you think to yourself like, I'm doing God's will?
Yeah, bro.
So you feel like this is where I belong, kind of.
Yeah, like, and I ain't gonna lie, you gotta feel like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel like that, cause everything happened for a reason, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get in the room with Jay-Z today, bro. Like, you supposed to be in that room, gang. You feel me? And you might mess your opportunity up, like, talk yourself out of that. You feel me, bro? Because everything about confidence and, like, like, knowing who you are for real. So, like, Jay-Z, I heard Jay-Z say one time, like, he's himself in every room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter when he was first coming up or now, like. So, bro, like, when I'm around these people, like, it's like, oh, damn, like, I watched you growing up, you feel me, your head. But at the end of the day, I'm there to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm locking in just like how you locking. I'm trying to get where you at. Right. You feel me, bro? So, like, I mean, I have time to socialize with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, at my homes, like, you got to catch. Like, all right, I'm about to go catch. Let me run this route. Where you running? You feel what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, and then sometimes people, too, they be forgetting these people be human, gang. They be forgetting, like, I was catching with Pat Mahomes, and people like, yo, like, how did it feel catching the ball from him?
It's like, it felt regular.
Yo, bro, like you feel me? Like, he tough, but bro, it's a football gang. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean, bro? It's like, come on, gang. Like, and I understand, but at the same time, like, you gonna put yourself at a disadvantage, bro. Not thinking highly of yourself too, bro. Yeah. And actually trying to learn things from these people, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, I'm not there trying to figure out when I'm gonna take a picture with them. I'm there trying to figure out, like, yo, what's the difference between someone that's not making it and making it? You feel me? Or like, what is something that you feel like separates you from everyone else? Yeah. You heard? So it's like, those are the certain things that I'm there to learn, bro. You feel me? Mannerism and work ethic. You feel me? Like, and then like, if you nice, like, you know what I'm saying, or you just a cool person, they gonna mess with you regardless, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come talk to you and be mad cool with you, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like, some of these, they really my dogs now. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'd have never thought that back then, but just because of who I am. Like, if I wasn't a good person, bro, hit me up. Shoot, maybe if I wasn't a good player, like, you know what I'm saying?
That for sure.
Yeah, like, because it's reality, gang. Like, probably wouldn't have these relationships, but, just from people seeing you work and seeing how dedicated you are, like, that'll attract people to you, because whoever for you going, be for you, bro. They're going to be around, gang. Right. All these people, some of these people may not be good people, bro. You feel me? Yeah. Just because of their status don't mean surround yourself with them, because they may not be the energy you need. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you just got to have discernment. You got to be mindful of that. Right.
And like you said, being yourself too. I think you would have went in there fangirling on some Johns like, yo, he like.
Yeah.
But that's not you.
Facts.
So like, I would say that too, yo, being confident in yourself. And like knowing like, yo, I'm not lesser than anybody or greater than anybody. Like, I'm literally just a person just like him. Like,
for sure.
Trying to make it, I'm trying to make it to where he is. So, like you said, what lessons can I take from you to, like, learn, seeing that you're farther ahead, and knowing that you could, like, put into your life to see how you can get to where he at. But that's a mindset thing, bro. A lot of people don't got that mindset. So I think that's something you just develop over time.
Yeah.
Which leads me into my next question, bro. And this is my favorite question because I ask everybody this.
I already know what the question is, so it's crazy.
Oh, you do?
You my man, bro. I be locked in, bro.
Oh, wow.
I be locked in, gang. You gonna be said?
You can go ahead and say it. Look into
the my next question is, what is your favorite mad moment?
Wow.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, gang. Hold on. You my
But did
man,
you
bro.
peep how I had the joint come across? You see, you ain't see that.
Nah. I just knew the words. You get
Now you know the acronym? Like, you know what it?
What, like, what is, like, the answer for the question?
Yeah,
How to answer?
no.
What you talking about? Confusing me, yo.
What is your favorite bad boy? It's when you made a transition or a turnaround in your life. Like, you know, you was going one way. You decided, you know, like that. You see that way is not working out in your life. Or you going down the wrong path, hanging with wrong people. You made a switch or whatever. Somebody came talk to you, and you made that point in your life to turn around and go a different way.
I'll say two things quickly. First, when I was younger, shout out to Coach Hatch, RIP. He was like a father figure for me growing up. You feel me, bro? And like I was running around. Like my mom wanted me to be around him. And Henry too, his son. That was my dog. Still my dog. But growing up, like, you know, I was running around, like, you know, like being bad, like, bro, like grades was that good at the time, like, you know, like me and my mother was getting into it a little bit, and then like she was just like, yo, like be around him. Matter of fact, he like really came to me like, yo, what's up, like what you got going on? Like, I bet me and Henry going to do this, like, cause he seen I was hanging around with him. He was like, all right, come on, like I'm gonna ask your mother if you could come with us and ride with us for the day. And he used to just take me, bro, and just show me, like, you know, like you know, he just showed me, bro, like how to be, like, you know, a stand-up kid, you feel what I'm saying, and what a man's supposed to look like growing up, for real, bro, like, and I feel like that was a point in my life where it was like, you know what, bro, like, and Henry, like, you know, he's a good dude too, so it's like, all right, you know, I want to sturdy up, bro, you feel what I'm saying, like, just to make, I want to stop making my mother mad, you know what I'm saying, or like, you know, making everybody around me, like, you know, actually proud of me, for real. That was one. And then two, bro, like, after my first season at Kutztown, my last game, playoff game, I had partially tore my ACL, LCL, meniscus, all that, bro, my knee. You feel me, bro? And I was depressed. Like, I thought it was over, bro. You feel me? Like, I had gained mad weight, bro. I probably shot up like 30 pounds, bro. Because I couldn't do nothing, bro. Like, I was just stuck. And, like, I went through that for a while. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Like, it's football over, gang. You feel me? Like, I'm like, so how am I come back from this? And I can't even tell you what it was, bro. Just God, bro. Like, one day I just snapped, like, nah, like, I don't care how long it take, bro. Like, you feel me? I gotta snap back from this game. So I started locking in, going to therapy, like, you know, treatment and stuff like that. Yeah, bro, I was able to get myself back right. You feel me? And then I had to sit out that year or two. Yeah. So my 2022 season. So then that has set me back again. I'm like, damn, I just did all this work, bro, getting back from this ACL, bro, getting my body right, and I can't play. But I straight gained some of that weight right back. You feel me, bro? Because I was just in the crib. Like, I couldn't play. I was chilling. Right. So I'm like, damn. And then I had got a email one day from the FCS Bowl, like the first bowl game I was in, and they had sent me an invite from my film from the previous year. So I'm like, wait, what? I'm getting an all-star game invite, and I ain't even play this year? I'm like, nah. But I'm like, damn, I can't go. I'm overweight. I ain't play all year. I'm not in shape. Like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I had talked to my man, JJ, and he was like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, you think you got this for no reason? Yeah. He's like, bro, you got this for a reason, bro. I don't care how you feel like you look, what you feel like the situation is, bro. Go there, bro, and do what you need to do, bro. You feel me? You don't know what's going to happen. And for me doing that, that's when I got I went there, I balled out. Then I got the Tropical Bowl invite from that game. You feel me, bro? And I went there, I won the MVP, and my draft stock shot up, you know, from there, bro. You feel me? So it's just like the perseverance part of that, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's more so like, bro, regardless of what you went through before, you feel me? This situation right here, like, just stamp, like, bro, you could come back from anything. You feel me, bro? You could come back from anything, bro. Like, so that right there was like, I bet, like, it don't matter what. It's preparing me for what I'm going through now, bro. Yeah. It prepared me for what I'm going through now, bro. Like, listen, like, you may not see it right now, bro, but if you keep going, like, that light at the end of the tunnel is going to pop up. You get me? You got to walk right through it. So, right. I feel like that was my Matt moment, bro. For real.
Yeah, and in those moments, yo, you see, like, shout out to your boy, too, even, you know, picking you back up from when you was at a point where you felt like, yo, I don't what I'm even doing here, bro. I don't need to be here. But that just, like, that shows how good, like, having a good support system is for when the times where you feel like, yo, you don't have the motivation.
It's a fact.
Or you don't feel like doing it. You need the people to remind you of how far you came and where you could go. Right. It's like you said, yo, if you ain't go there, like, you wouldn't have got the MVP, like all these other things that, you know, the accolades you got. And that's just a testament to who you are, bro. Like I said, you like, I think I'm gonna title this young perseverance, like, cause like you, like, you write your picture probably in the dictionary right next to perseverance.
I see, he started doing too much,
in
bro. Like
in the Queen's dictionary though, like not in the Webster joint, like.
All right, man, we can do that. We can do that. Webster crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, you too though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This right here is perseverance game.
Thank you, bro.
For real, bro. Cause like even from like, you know, seeing what was going on, like how like people played with you in the past, and then you still kept chasing, bro. Still kept grinding. You went to O State, bro. You feel me? Major situation out there, gang. You came home, and I seen you doing this. I'm like, nah, here we go.
Yeah,
you feel me? Cause I know you, bro. I know your personality. You get what I'm saying? Like I know things like this is for you, gang. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like people want to hear you. People want to see you, bro. Cause you talk mad junk, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, you think you funny, bro. You're not.
I
you're
am
not really funny, y'all.
the fact that you said that shows that I am.
You're like, all right, man. But nah, like for real though, bro. Like this is for you, gang. So the fact that you actually like decided to sit down and lock in on it, bro. Like that's perseverance for real, bro. You feel me? Because you could have sat there like, nah, like I'm not gonna do it, or it could have been one of them dreams that went away with you whenever your time was, bro.
Nah, that's real.
But it's the life, gang. Feel me, bro? So I had to come up here. I'm like, nah, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you coming up here, too, bro. And your words, of course, bro. Like, for real. It means a lot. That's real fueling to me to keep going, bro. So, thank you. But now, like, all that, like, you know, mushy stuff, bro. We gonna get into some personal questions.
All right, bet.
But they funny, though. Like, so don't get up here and start, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can loosen up. Like, it's all good.
All right, my phone. I'm tight.
All right. So, number one. This is a good one, I ain't gonna lie.
I already know how this about to go.
What's your most ridiculous memory from our college football days?
From our college football days?
Now behave, yo. Don't get
No, you good, bro. You good, bro. Now I know what's going on. Mr. B, I know what's going on.
Captain.
Nah, but yo, I say most ridiculous, bro. Yo, you remember when mad people was coming late to practice? And coach was like, yo, one more day. Like, if somebody come late tomorrow to practice, like, I got something for you.
And accountability?
Yeah, but look, though, he's like, all right, but, like, you know, somebody came late to practice one day, and they was trying to run, too. They still came late. And we think, like, oh, he running, all right, we good. He get to the field. He like, all right, we ain't practicing today. Straight punishments. You remember we was crabbing and bear crawling?
I remember.
Like 500 yards, bro.
Oh, okay. So
yes.
I thought we was log rolling. So
no.
Okay, I was before. Yes, I do.
Bro, listen.
I do remember that, John, bro.
Football field's 100 yards, y'all.
Full equipment,
and you on your hands and knees. Pause. That's good. You feel what I'm saying? You crawling. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? But now you crawling, you bear crawling, and you like lunging and stuff 5 times back and forth. You feel me? Like, bro, I was there, bro.
Yo, Ramsey ain't kid, bro.
He ain't care about our life, bro.
I do remember that.
Yeah, that was low key a little OD, bro. Should have reported him to HR or something.
I think my most. Sure, my boy Ramsey, yo. I think my most memorable one is like, and it wasn't even in football. It's just after what we would do after football. Like, you remember we all go home in our cars and we'll go to Wendy's. And we stack up on Wendy's. We get the sauces. So we're throwing the sauces.
Oh, nah.
We're on the highway throwing sauces outside the Meadowbrook Parkway at each other's car. On some
we was mad immature, bro.
Yeah, it was wild.
Nah, that was dangerous. Because there be sauce all over the car, and we gotta drive home. Like, I remember sometimes we used to be tight, bro, because the party was OD.
My mother's car, bro. And I'm like, yo, I gotta go. Like, that was my mom's car. I'm like, yo, I gotta go home. There ain't no car washes open. Yo, it was like 9 o'clock at night, bro.
Yeah,
I'm done. Like, I'm done.
And we used to be just chilling in Wendy's too. Like, it wouldn't even have to be that late, bro. Like, we would probably get to Wendy's at like 6. And we just there talking, y'all, like about nothing, bro. Like, you know, men be talking about nothing sometimes. So we just there chatting, you feel me, bro? And then we just look up like damn, it's dark as hell. Right. It's mad dark. Like, we gotta
go. To make it better, it's like, yo, it's mad late and it's dark. Let's go get some sauce and throw that in the
and then we used to get Sprite and Orange Crush, bro. We used to bomb each other like, yo, it's crazy, bro. Mind you, man, come on, bro. Don't nobody do that, gang.
Yeah, it was bad. I ain't gonna lie.
I forgot about that. We used to violate, too.
I still don't think my mother, I think I'll clean the car in the parking lot or something, yo. I was, because she still don't know what.
Why do we think that was funny, bro?
I don't know.
That's not funny, gang.
It's really not, because like yo, it's like
it's not
straight
funny,
barbecue sauce, like drowned like all over the car though.
Nah, that's crazy.
Do that joint now. No, I'm funny. Nah,
Yeah, you
bro.
tight. You tight. Yeah, I ain't even gonna tell him what you got. You know what I'm saying? I already gave out the low earlier,
what
but
you talking about.
yeah, you can't do that to your joint. You know what I'm saying? Alone.
We win it over.
Yeah,
All right. If your life had a theme song right now, what would it be?
I already told you earlier, bro.
The intro?
That was no. That was cool though. I ain't gonna lie, that's my joint too. But bro, G Herbo bugging right now. Went legit.
Yeah, you right.
Went legit. I ain't gonna lie, that's the one, bro.
So for
that's
your whole life, that's what we getting.
Oh damn. Why you had to switch it up like that? All right, my whole life. The intro for sure. Proud of me.
Okay.
Proud of me. If it's, I'm gonna give you two. Proud of me for my whole life. Right now, we're legit.
Yeah, because the question is kind of okay. Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like that's like the little alter ego part. You feel me? Like all the serious stuff. You feel me? Like everything I went through and all of that. Proud of me. But we outside.
Yeah, it's not
popping it, bro. Yeah, we're legit for sure.
And you got to though. Like that's the confidence that you should have though. That's why I think people like get confused. Like cockiness for confidence. It's like, why should I think I'm just trash? Like, y'all be wanting people to walk around and like, yeah, you better than me. It's like, nah, I'm better than you.
Nah,
like, what
for
you
sure.
mean, bro? Like, and people like they be like, oh, why you being cocky? It's like, but if I say I'm worse than you, then it's like that's better. Like,
bro, people spend so much time trying to humble other people, bro, and it's so sad, bro. And they be humbling themselves too, bro. Because you gotta allow everybody to really be who they are, gang. Like, I'm actually being who I am, like confidence, spreading love and all. Like, you telling me to relax, so you doing too much. Like,
it's like, nah.
I mean, if you know my character, bro, you gonna know I'm not an arrogant person. You feel me? It's just like, bro, I done been through the fire, gang. I done made it out. Like
how much longer you want me to lose?
Come on, bro. Like,
how many more losses you want me to take?
Like, damn, bro, I'm dying over here. Let me have this one. Let me have it.
Yo, can I have one, bro? It's like, yo,
people be hating, gang.
All right, let's do like, because we do got a game. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know I be smoking you in the games, though. Back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
back in who day?
What you mean?
It ain't my day.
Our day.
You just be talking, bro. Like, that's what I be saying. You be capping, y'all.
Oh, that's a good one. What's your go-to excuse when you trying to get out of something? Tell me now so I can know. If I hit you up and you be like, yeah,
see, why you have to say that? Because now I want to lie.
You're not
like how I be lying when I tell this.
Like how I was lying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I be like, yo, hold on, my mom calling me. I'm stepping right outside, gang. Like, I be like, yo, hold on. Like, if I'm in somewhere, or I'm talking to somebody, you feel me? And they just get me tight. I don't want to be that. I be like, yo, hold on, y'all. I'm about to step outside real quick. My mother calling me.
So you don't be putting the phone on airplane mode and then be like,
well, nah. That's OD. You feel me? Because I know sooner or later they don't call me back. Like, you hung up on me. And
like, nah, my connection was.
I'm being dumb. You know, I can't tell nobody that. I'm trying to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, I just be like, yo, hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. That's a problem though, bro. I gotta work on that, gang.
Cause you be doing it now. It's like second nature.
Yeah, like you feel me. And sometimes I really do be meaning to call people back. Like, I'm sorry, I do be meaning to call y'all back sometimes.
No, you don't.
I do, bro. I do. You don't know me, bro.
No, you don't.
I be call back, gang, but I just be moving around so much. So you feel me? But yeah, if I'm trying to get out of something, my mom's going. God bless her, cause you feel me, like she getting me out of everything, even if she don't know. Like, wow, you still helping me to this day.
Like, wow, thank you. Like for what? Like,
nah, you good. Don't worry about it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
Nah, I'm not gonna incriminate myself.
Come on, bro. What you just made me incriminate myself in front of the whole world.
Yeah, it was your question.
Yo, bro, we're not moving on until you answer this question.
What's mine?
Yeah, there's people listening too.
I think mine is. I be like, I'm a C. If I say I'm a C, then I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, I'm gonna see what I could do. If I say I'm gonna see or I'm gonna see what I could do, I'm not gonna see what I could do. Like, I'm gonna just like, I'm not going. But that's the thing I say. I'm gonna just start saying no. Like, no, I'm
for
not
sure.
going.
Yo, you ever seen that TikTok with the little kid, like the kid and the girl, and his mom had asked him like if you gonna invite somebody to the party. He was like, I'ma see. And then the little girl was like, just say no. He took on some, nah, I'ma see.
No way he not going.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
that's dead me, bro.
He look like you too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We say he look like me.
Nah, I'm just moving on. My fault.
Wow.
I'm saying though.
You try to crack that.
That head was crazy. Like, you know, big ass, you know what I'm saying? Sorry though, bro.
Wow. Like, on my show. Like,
Yo, my show is crazy. Everybody get it. Okay.
On my
Bro,
show.
this ain't no different, bro.
You know what's crazy? And I got a question. So I'm gonna ask this question. Like,
relax.
No. You went there.
All right, bet.
What fictional character do you low key think you're most like?
Oh, damn.
Now,
hold on, wait. Yeah, hold on, wait.
Now I know.
All right. You saying like look like or like
you can do
I feel
both.
like act like. Damn, that's hard. Fictional character. I feel like I'm
Donatello
like,
from
yo, bro.
Teenage Mutant Ninja.
See why you started doing the most, bro. Little Bill over here start wilding. You feel me? Get out of there. Don't ever get a bull head, gang. I'm trying to tell you that's gonna be a twin. Nah, but
Franklin. All right,
but
I got
your
it.
show. I'm gonna chill.
Little Bill.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like my favorite superhero. I'll just say that my favorite superhero growing up was Batman. For
Dang,
sure.
bro. Why you take my jump?
Batman for sure. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was my dog right there. He used to, you know what I mean?
Dark Knight Batman or like?
I don't know. He was a little too. They was all a little serious, bro. But yeah, probably Dark Knight Batman. I ain't gonna lie.
I take Dark Knight Batman.
Yeah, he was different. Them suits he was coming out with was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But the one, I ain't gonna lie, the new one though, the cars he got is OD.
I ain't even see that. I gotta see. So you still tapped in?
Yeah, bro. I'll be in there.
Yeah, you gotta grow up someday, gang.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying, like.
What you mean, bro? They make good Batman movies. Like, you don't watch Marvel movies? Mm-hmm. You do watch Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. So what you talking about, yo? Like, so what you trying
Batman and Marvel? He a part of Marvel?
but I'm saying,
no, I'm just asking.
You be watching Marvel movies?
I do.
So your favorite Marvel character?
My favorite Marvel character? Hulk. Wait, no, Hulk.
You look like him.
He was waiting for that. I feel like you knew I was going to say that. I bet. I'm going to just shut up the rest of the podcast. He trying to wild out.
All right, this is the last one.
Doctor Strange.
Dang, I have some go. All right, this is the last one. Because we got through the game. LeBron's last game or the birth of your first child?
Bro, the birth of my first child, boy. Listen, I'm a Kobe fan. You heard?
Kobe's last game or
Kobe.
Was you going to the game when he paid the Jazz? Or was you going to go to your son's first birth?
Man, I'm going to my son's first birth. And I'm stream Easton Kobe's last game at the same time. Diversity, baby. You got fun stuff.
I would be right there, like on some gym. Like,
look. When I know we close to like my wife getting the child. You feel me, bro? Giving birth. We flying to LA. Baby, you gonna give birth in LA.
Okay,
you
he
feel
done?
me?
Like, do you flew straight over
Yeah, we gonna shoot right over there. Or I'm gonna just be at the game and then it's like, oh, she ready. I'm like, all right, bet. And I'm just
all right, cool.
Yeah, I'm out. All right, cool. I'm coming.
That's OD.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Dang.
You gotta lock in. Think outside the box, gang.
I'm gonna take your answer. I ain't gonna.
You gonna take my answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, nah, I gotta be there for the birth of my kid, though, bro. That's crazy. Cause you know Kobe don't know me.
Right. Cause it's kind of like
I don't gotta live with Kobe, bro.
Cause you can see the replays on ESPN. So
Come on, son.
Yeah, you got a point. Like,
then my kid grow up, you like, bro, you just missed my birth with Kobe. Like my mom told me that. I'm like, nah, see, it wasn't like that, son.
See, once he found out who Kobe was, though, he'd appreciate it.
You think my wife gonna care who Kobe is?
Smart man.
Yeah, bro, I gotta live with her, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
Come on,
that.
gang, you gotta lock in.
No, I'm going to my son's birth.
Okay, it sounds like you was thinking about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying, I'm be on stream.
All right, don't get in trouble now. You gotta go home.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta go home today, bro. Don't start now.
Okay. So now we got a game. Now, the game is, I ain't gonna lie, we should probably do like a quick, like 2 rounds. Cause I feel like I'm gonna smoke you. I would say 2 out of 3. The first person to get this black cup back to the bottom wins. So you gotta do like this. Like you gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, all right, bet.
The thing is, you can only do 1 cup. Like, so if you pull it out, like, you know what I'm saying, Paul, and it's like 2. Well, and it's like 2. You gotta go back and get 1 and then start back over. You gotta start back over, but like just the 2 you got, like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question though.
What's up?
You been practicing this?
Nah. It's my first time.
Were you lying to me, bro?
That's my first time. Everything I love.
Matt be lying.
It's dead my
This
first
your
time,
first time ever doing it?
Yes. I mean, I saw the game. Like, I ain't.
Where you seen it at?
Saw it on TikTok, bro. Like,
Oh, you had to whisper that. What's up? Bro,
I
you
don't
see,
want them
you
to know I'm
skeptical,
on TikTok.
gang.
Like, what you
Nah,
mean?
whatever,
Like,
gang.
I'll be
Come
on
bro.
TikTok.
I don't care. I ain't scared.
All right. You give me a 3, 2, 1.
Wait, hold on. All right, so we just go straight to it? Like, you feel me?
Yeah, bro, just. Whoa.
I gotta make sure.
Wait, what?
I got-
What was that?
He be, yo, all right, see? Now y'all know who started them little sauce throwing games. It was that boy right there.
It was me. I ain't gonna lie.
Big old milkshakes at the car.
3, 2, 1, go.
See, you done.
It's the mic in my way. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Done.
Crazy.
You done.
Crazy. I'm locking in. You know me. You fumbling over there. I see
Nah,
you.
you done.
Oh, damn.
You see the rhythm?
I got big
You're
old
done.
hands, gang.
I ain't
Sounds
gonna lie. I don't
good
got
to
a
you,
ref
bro.
to be reffing if you got 2
Oh,
cups
nah. This is
either.
getting stuck. You cheating, bro. You cheating, gang. It's all right, bro. I got 3X hands, bro.
Nah, we gonna
My
get-
fingers is on the way. My fingers is on the
I got
way.
my
Like,
ring on. What you mean?
bro, you
Like-
definitely played this before. What's your ring got?
I've never played this. We can go again.
You want to go again?
Yeah, it's
All
like-
right, bet. Say no more, bro. I got to figure out my strategy. Relax. That's what
Oh, yeah,
that's what
okay.
happened. I had to crack my knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
You sure you ready? Like, I don't want no
Relax,
excuses,
bro. I
bro.
got to get them all, gang. Chill
I
out.
don't need no excuses.
All right, bet. Oh, let me move this a little. Leave some space, gang.
Is the mic getting in?
Yeah, you feel me?
Okay, you said what? Go? Okay, yeah, on go.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, bet. You outside.
You're done.
Damn, bro.
You're done. You're done.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. He cheated. He gotta be cheating. I know I got more cuts. Did you count these cuts? Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Damn, it's 2.
You're done.
Bro, why does it always get stuck,
Nah, you're
gang?
done. And that's all we have today. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I know you ain't count them cuts, bro.
Nah, that was the same ones.
You counted it?
Yeah, it was like it was 20.
Look at me making excuses.
It was 20.
I ain't even gonna be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's all right, bro. You got it, bro.
But nah, yo, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you coming on here.
for
Yo,
sure.
for real, this was lit, yo.
Thank you, gang. Love you, bro.
All right, no. Thank y'all for tuning in, yo. And I'll see y'all next time. Yo.
For sure. You gotta